La Yashala. Imagine Panyakudam means to rise and face the east. We are going to get into the Lord's Prayer. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Hayah, Shakah, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Atizaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barakazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lakanlanaw, Lakam, Ko, Yawam, Watalaknanawa, Kawatnawa, Tasalaknawa, Kawat Yanawa, Bala'ah, Taba'ayanaw, Vanasaya 1, Wall, Hawashaynawa, Mayan, Ra, Tia, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wataparach, La Awlamni, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Amen. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemaiah, Wa'arakazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regolka, Alinawam, Shemarka, Kana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Zalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashemat, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Aknapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tada'aka, Wabu'aka, Mayatha, Wa'ai, I will learn. In English, I will lift up mine eyes to the hills. But whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. So Ka, the power, in the Hebrew, Yahweh, by Shemel Shai, Baba Shai, Nathan Lanau, Ka, Gafa'ah, Kal Makala, Kal Manawa, Ka, La Tahar, Hamatazari, Ka, La Hakim, Hamaki, Ka, Arakawah, Hatama'ala, the Garshin, by Shemel Shai, throughout all money. Power in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in Hebrew, Yahweh, by Shemel Shai, Rakanawa, Wayasha'Allah, Wahabayah, Saparim, Barak, Rafa'ah, Magun, Hagun. Say the name of loved ones once, everyone repeats the name once. So for time's sake, all of Israel. Israelite School, UPK, Yahweh Shai, the angels, generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the students, the sisters, the children, all of Israel. All those dead in Israel, may they rise again. Right? By Shemel Shai, Tawad Aman. In English, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Yasha'Allah and the school. Bless Hill shall protect loved ones. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Adam Lalaka, Adakarash, Wa'al Kashakwat, All Kayahana, Awakika, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Yahweh Yom, Sawata, Wayata Yaitazawa, Al to the Kawanyaka, Amaru, Kawa, when a cock get done, Magoli, Wala is a card, Shamya Sha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Naiwa Tazawa, Laba, Yakatwa, Agika, Barya, Yakarakwa, Ahoya, Adawum, Waya Shema Alayam, Mo'awa, Mo'gari, Gabal, Wamuan, Wamalak, Kulashak, Amyashabya, Tazawar Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwai, Labanya Lawat Salah, Ashalaham, Kamati, Asaya Sara'ah, Kayapian, Wanakol, Koyash, 1, Ashamatwa, Bayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shatamu, Nada Ya Mawa Karab, Kazabat, Kazor Manad, Karnasa Kumba, Ashar, Amaru, Narashah, Lanawa, Naawa, Alahayim, Alahayat, Shatamu, Kagogla, Kakwach, the Panya Rawa Ka, Ka'ach, the Byria Ira, Wat Kalaba, the Lahat Harim Khan, the Datma, Basarika, Basawa Pakta, the Lahum, Bala'a, Panyahum, Kualawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shaka, Yahawa, Bashwa, Wayaba Hawa, Ida, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abatwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya Ata, Shaka, Yahawa, Labaka, Ayawan, Al Kah Rakaza. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let's cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more in remembrance. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Israelites of Moab, and Hagarenes, of Baal and Ammon, and Amalek, and Philistines that have Tzlak, and the Philistines have the Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, doing to them as to the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which bears at Endor. They became as dung for the earth, make them over like a rib, and like Zeid, yea, are the princes as Zabah and as Zamuna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession, O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them without tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill the faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever, yea. Let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now, to use the curses and punishment and instruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, to use the curses and punishment and instruction to the heathen. And shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refused to give to the school, force the riches into thy sanctuary, to ease the curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalite synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, cosmetizing, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any live people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, that try to stop us and broadcast your words throughout the planet Earth. Let lose all the plagues, cause to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it's the angels that have done it. Cause it to spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. All right. Star, which means to turn. Yeshabium, which means to be seated. All right, I want to say shalom. Yahweh Shemar Shah Barakatham to the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shamar. Allah Ta'ala Shemar Shah to the sisters. All right. ISUPK, Minnesota, with the Sabbath service. We are going to get into 7 precepts as far as the Hebrew, and then we are actually going to break that down as well. All right. Bear with me real quick. Y'all bear with me. One second here. Okay. All right, let's get it. So we are in Ezekiel chapter 32, verse 1 through 7. Okay. We got a few more chapters. We got a few more chapters to actually go through. So, if y'all could bear with us for another couple of months or so, because these chapters, some are longer than others. But yeah. All right, let's get it. Ezekiel chapter 32, verse 1. Why, yeah. Bashakia. Asherah. Shana. Shania. Ashar. Kadash. Ba'akad. La Kadash. Haya. Dabar. Yahweh. Alia. La Amar. Ban. It's like verse 2. Ban. Adam. Shah. Quana. Al. Parah. Malak. Montazarium. War Marath. Alia. Kapayar. Gawayim. That's it. Namayath. Wata. Cathanium. Bayumium. Okay. All right. Wata lak. Mayum. Baraglayak. What the paras? Nahar with thumb. Verse 3. Ka, Amar, Athanya, Yahweh. Wait. Damn. Wafarashatha. Yeah. Aliyak. Ath. Rashathia. Bakwal. Amium. Rabayim. Wa'alak. Karamya. Verse 4. One in the Tashiyak. Barataza. Al. Tanya. Hashada. Atalak. Washikanathia. Ayak. Kol. Iwak. Hamatazarian. Wahashabathia. Mamak. Hayath. It's like Kayath. Kayath. Kol. Haratazar. Verse 5. Wanathanya. Ath. Basharak. Al. Haharium. Wamalathia. Hagawath. Hagawath. Hamawathak. Verse 6. Wahashakwathwa. Arataza. Tadapatha. Madam. Ow. Haryum. Wahapaquam. Yamawalak. Mamak. Verse 7. What's the Salaki? What does it say? Yafia? Tongue twisters. Good night. All right. Y'all bear with me here. Little tongue twisters. All right. Okay. All right. Bakawathak. Shemayim. Waha Salaki. Waha Quadarathia. Ah. Kekayim. Shamash. Banan. Akashawa. Wayarak. La'a. Yar. Ayarwa. Verse 8, last verse. Call. Manawar. Awar. Bashamayim. Wait. Apadrum. Aliyak. Wathanya. Kashak. Ow. Aratazak. Slaki. The Adanya. Yahweh. Oh, Slaki, you know what? I read an extra verse by accident. But anyway, slap it up. All right. Let's get into it. All right, so Shalom, Lord Christ. Once again, this is Officer Maccabee 5000. We are going to get into the actual breakdown of what we just read. So we read 7 precepts, or more like 8, but it should have been the 7, as far as the ancient Hebrew of Ezekiel chapter 32, verses 1 through 7. So we are now going to get into the actual English of Ezekiel chapter 32, verses 1 through 7. All right. And also, too, it should be on the screen as well. If anybody got any questions or concerns, go ahead and type into the chat and we'll get right to it. All right. Otherwise, if no questions, we are going to get right into it and get out of here. All right. Let me see here. All right. Y'all bear with me real quick. All right, so how we always do this is we always like to recap as far as, what we went over last week. last week, as you seen, we had finished chapter 31, and with chapter 31, we saw how the Most High prophesied and showed how he was going to destroy once again these places with high statures, these places that are very famous, Egypt and other places as well. And also, too, the Bible was talking about how the allies, so to speak, or the people that were supporting all these rich empires, these so-called glorious empires, how they were going to be pretty much, astonished, and that they would be affected as well in some type of way. And what does that mean? So, like, for example, right, when Israel or Palestine gets affected, other people across the world are affected as well, as if it happened to their country, as if it happened to them specifically. So when you are in cahoots, or when you are allied to certain countries and the earth, you may feel some type of way when they are attacked, right? So once again, because there's an ongoing battle between people who are on the side of the Israelis or the Palestinians. But understand that that's not their place at all. Those people that are in Israel, that's not their original home. The same people that are in Palestine, that are Palestinian, that's not their original home. So there's an ongoing battle about that. And people are either losing their jobs, they're losing a life, they are being, fired, being judged, mistreated, so on and so forth. So everybody is affected in some way by this. All right. And this, honestly, it really includes all the races, all the ethnicity of people on the face of the earth. But now, as a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, this is not your business. So you should stay out of it. All right. And this is not your country. Yes, you live here. Yes, you work here. Yes, you put blood, sweat, and tears, but this is really not your country. It's somebody else's country. You're just living in it. That's all. You're living in somebody else's country. And that's the thing. Don't put your attention towards things that are not concerning you at all. Don't do it. All right? Just don't do it. Mind your own business. Don't mind somebody else's. When it comes to the Israelis and the Palestinians, that's not your business as a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You want to know why? Because you're not them, and they are not you. Because every time there's a situation when it comes to so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, everybody looks away. Nobody sees the racism. Nobody sees the oppression. No one sees you being unalive all over television or all over media, whether it be TV, radio, the internet, so on and so forth. Nobody sees that. But however, as soon as the Israelis and the Palestinians, they actually fight and they are in a war battle, somehow it's everybody's business. Since when? It's not your business. And they have been fighting each other for a very long time. A very long time. Just like America has been fighting everybody at this point for a very long time. Now, if America is not fighting, then he has an ally. But has he fought those people or those countries before? Absolutely. And just like Egypt, America is spiritually going to be Egypt, or is Egypt, or Babylon, and it will be destroyed, just like all the other empires that were destroyed by the Lord. It's going to happen. And this is why we have to recap, because if you do not separate yourself from this place, you will be a part of that destruction. Okay? You will be unalived right next to the people that you love more than your own nation, more than yourself, more than your God. You will be unalive as well, right next to them. All right? So, Ezekiel chapter 32, verse 1. And it came to pass in the 12th year, in the 12th month, in the first day of the month, that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying. So it's breaking down a time frame of when the Most High was talking to Ezekiel. Mind you, The Most High cannot speak to you directly. Okay? He does not call you on the cell phone. He does not, he doesn't talk to you face to face. You know what I mean? But however, he has messengers. Messengers are the ones that, angels are the ones that actually, deliver the message of what the Lord is saying or wants conveyed or wants, a certain order done. That is what is being done. All right. Verse 2, Son of Man, and mind you also too, a lot of people were called Son of Man. It wasn't just Christ. It wasn't just Ezekiel. There are many people in the Bible. When you read and study, it says Son of Man for a lot of different men. All right? Because that's another thing that Christians like to say, like, oh, Christ is way different than all the other prophets and priests. I mean, to a certain extent, yes, but Christ was a human being. And he wasn't the only one called Son of Man. It's literally just a title. That's all. Just like God or Lord, that is a title, or Sir. All those things, just like power or authority. That's what that means. Okay? Verse 2, Son of Man, take up a lamentation for Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and say unto him, Thou art like a young lion of the nations, and thou art as a whale in the seas. And thou camest forth with thy rivers, and troubledest the waters with thy feet, and foldedest the rivers. So once again, the Most High is letting Ezekiel know, like, look, let Pharaoh know that there's a lamentation that he must take up. A lamentation is a deep sorrow, all right? A sorrow, crying, you know what I mean? Just, you're going through the weather. You are going through pain and suffering. And that's what Pharaoh was going through when he was destroyed, when his kingdom was destroyed, when his empire was no more. And the Most High is saying, look, hey, it was glorious, it was beautiful, it was wonderful, but let's keep going. Verse 3, Thus saith the Lord God, I will therefore spread out my net over thee with a company of many people, and they shall bring thee up in my net. So he's talking about he is going to capture. He's going to conquer. Because when you throw out a net out to the water, what is your purpose of throwing out that net? You're trying to catch something. And Pharaoh is going to be in that trap, in that net. And the people that are with Pharaoh, as far as those allies, they would be caught up as well. Literally. It's really in a metaphor. Okay? Verse 4, Then will I have thee upon the land, I will cast thee forth upon the open field, and will cause all the fowls of heaven to remain upon thee, and I will fill the beasts of the whole earth with thee. So the Most High is saying, like, look, what I'm going to do to you, the beasts of the field and the birds, the fowls, are going to eat you up when I'm done with you. They are going to eat the remaining of you, all right, after I'm done with you. And understand that the Most High is not love and hugs and kisses. Do he have love for his people, the chosen people? Absolutely. Does God have mercy and long suffering? Absolutely. But Shalaki, when it comes to our people, God's chosen people, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, the Most High takes his children very serious. All right. So just think about a father and how a father doesn't, play around with his child when it comes to their child being harmed, being disrespected, being in danger in any circumstance. That's the Most High. The Most High always corrects and checks. All right? That's what the Most High does for his nation, for his chosen people who are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, if you did not know. Okay? All right, let's get to it. Verse 5. And I will lay thy flesh upon the mountains and fill the valleys with thy height. Yeah, so also too, how big and powerful these other nations were, or Egypt and this empire. When it talked about earlier in the last chapter about the mountains. What else? And how high this kingdom was. So once again, think about Game of Thrones, right? Game of Thrones, when you watch shows like that, you see that they have a big monumental castle or palace. You know what I mean? I can't even call it a mansion at this point. But however big it is, it's so tall in height. It's on top of a mountain. It's right by a mountain. And beautiful water just flowing through, crashing against the brick wall of this beautiful, big place, this empire. Yeah, so the Most High is being sarcastic once again about how beautiful and glorious it was. But he's also talking about how it's going to be destroyed, or it is destroyed. And it's going to happen again in America, all right? And everywhere else on the face of the earth, that is a superpower that is, very great and having power against, a people, all right? Verse 5, and I will lay thy flesh upon the mountains and fill the valleys with thy height. So the Most High is saying, look, hey, the pieces of you, it's going to be scattered all over. It's going to be scattered all over the heights and all over the valleys and mountains where you reside, pretty much, okay? I'm going to unalive you where you lay. Verse 6, I will also water with thy shalakit. I will also water with thy blood the land wherein thou swimmest. Even to the mountains, and the rivers shall be full of thee. That's a heavy precept. The Most High said, I will also water with thy blood. So, meaning this, he's saying with your blood, it's going to sprinkle, it's going to water. It's going to be as water when he's done with them. That blood of yours is going to be like water, the way it drips, the way it flows. It's going to flow through the mountains. It's going to flow through, where else? Let me see. The rivers. It shall be full of thee in the land. So your blood is going to be everywhere. And once again, this has happened. Not one time, but more than once. It has happened where the Lord had to punish the Egyptians. All right? Pharaoh, more than one time. Okay? Verse 7. And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heaven and make the stars thereof dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon shall not give her light. Meaning, this is going to be a dark time for you. The Most High is not even going to shine the sun, the light on you once he's done with you. But this is talking about our enemies, of course. And that's what's going to happen with America. Like, I have to find a precept, but there's a precept where when the angels and Christ return to the earth, right? When they return to the earth, and it's that last day where our enemies are fighting each other and they're trying to fight the angels. The sun, it's going to be daylight, but the sun is going to be blacked out by the number of chariots. All right? It's going to be so many chariots in the sky that the sunlight is going to be blocked out as if somebody turned off the lights. And that's going to happen. And it's going to be a dark day. And once the Most High is done with America, just like he was done with Egypt, there's not going to be too much light on that situation. Okay? Like when Christ and those angels return, man, it's going to be the most bloodiest thing on the face of the earth. And even the Bible speaks about that as well. So you thought that Egypt, when the first child or firstborn of any Egyptian or any animals that they had, you thought that was a bloody night or a bloody day You just stay tuned. You just stay tuned, because when Christ returns, that's going to be the bloodiest thing ever. It says in the Bible that it's going to be so bloody, I'm paraphrasing, that it's going to look like as if Christ was dipped in a wine press. That's a lot of blood. Good night. That's a lot of blood. To where you're wearing a white garment and you got all these stains on you and they're thick in color. That's because of all the slaying that this man is doing. It's going to be as if he was dipped in a wine press. A wine press is wine. And when you press wine, right, or the grapes or whatever, the juices fall out. That's how you make the wine. You're pressing on it, you're pressing on it, right? It's going to be gushing out juice. Imagine somebody gushing out blood out of their body. That's the Most High, man. He is behind that. But of course, Christ is going to be doing all the slaying. Okay? So our enemies will not have no light as far as their situation whatsoever. Once they are destroyed, and that's it. Maybe they could come back and, gather up themselves, but they won't be as strong as they used to be. That's the point. Okay? So, all right, so with that being said, let me see here. 1 second. All right. So that being said, I imagine which means to stand. Panyakudan, which means to face the east. All right. We are going to get back into the prayers. All right. Repeat after me. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Haya, Shabka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Naba'ah, Rakazaka, Hayan, Salak Haya, Asher, Barakasa, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Bathalanawa, Kam, Call Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kawakinawa, Kasalakanawa, Kawakinawa, Wala'a, Taba'anawa, Wanasayawan, Bo, Hawashinawa, Bayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Wataparak, La Alamya, Aman. And in English, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Amen. Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah, Hayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Asher, Shemayim, Warakasa, Ayatan, Lamawak, Regolcha, Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Mala'ah, Yashan, Shabamar, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Ayah, Yanyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yataka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Afna Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'atka, or Ba'atka, Mayaka, Ba'ai, Awalam. In English, I look at my eyes unto the hills, Salaki, unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall reserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall reserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Pekah in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Lashem Yahushai, Babgashah, the Thundernawa, Pekah, Pekah, La Pa'ah, Kal Makalah, Kal Madawa, Pekah, La Tahar, Hamatazari, Pekah, La Haki, Hamati, Pekah, Arakawat, Hatama'ala, the Garship, Lashem Yahushai, the Wadaman, the power in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Anawa, Vayasha'ala, Wahabaya, Sapardi, Barak, Rafa'ah, Magun, Hagun. Say the name of the loved ones once, everyone repeats the name once. So once again, for time's sake, all of Israel. Israelite School, UPK, by Shemi Yahushai, the Wadaman. In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Yasha'Allah. In the school, bless, heal, shield, and protect loved ones. In the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim, Adam Yalakah, Akakarach, Wa'akashakwa, Kayahana, Awakita, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ach, Al Amaka, Yarayam, Sawada, Wayataya Tasawa, Al Tazapawandika, Amaru, Nakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawai Tazawa, the Ba, the Ikadwa, Alika, Baryak, Yakaraka, Ahoy, Adawan, Wayashama Alayam. Ava, Mogarden, Kaval, Wamawan, Wamala, Kalashak, Amyashabia, Sazawar, Gum Ashabor, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwa, the Bunny Lawat, Salah, Aishalahum, Kamadian, Kasiyasa Ra'a, Kayabian, Bunakol, Kuyashwan, Nashamatwa, Bayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shetamba, Nadaya Mawa Kairab, Ukazabak, Ukazalmanai, Karda shall come with Ashar, Amaru, Narishah, Anawa, Naawa, Alhayim, Alhayab, shall come with Kagogala, Kakwash, the Panyarawa, Kaash, the Baria Ira, Wa Kalabak, the Hat, Hari, Khan, the Dakma, Masaraka, the Baswa Patka, the Hum, Mala'a, Panyahum, Palawan, Wayab Fashwa, Shukka, Yahweh, Yavashua, Waya Bahawa, Idai, Waya Kakarwa, Waya Abatwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya Akat, Shamka, Yahweh, Nabaka, Aliwan, Al Kaharakaza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence. So like, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah be no more in remembrance. But they have consulted together with one consent. They have confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and Hagarenes, the Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistine inhabitants of Tyre. The shore also joined with them, and hope for the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as the Midianites, as the Sisera, as the Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, and was perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth, make the nobles like a rib, and like Zeid, yea, all the princes as Zabad, and as Zamuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill the faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Power instructions. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now, to use the curses and punishment and instruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, to use the curses and punishment and instruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to get to the school. Force the riches into thy sanctuary, to use the curses and punishment and instruction to the Edomites and the nations, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Protestant society, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, works of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, give access channels and radio channels, convict the spirit of any thy people that seek to stop us, and bring forth destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, or like all the people that stand in the way, or that seek to stop us, and bring forth destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, that try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it's the angel that done it. Cause the spread to the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. Name Yahweh Shai, our King, Yahweh Shai, our King, the Mashiach. Thank you always, so be it. Sorry, once again, which means to turn. Right. With that concludes the Sabbath service. Clap it up. Shalom, Israel.